Hi, my name is Patty Dawson, and I'm going to talk to you today about the ADDIE model of instructional design. This model was first used by the U.S. Army and later became used by all areas of the armed forces before being utilized by schools. Did you know that today most instructional design models are a spin-off of the ADDIE model? I recently read an article called The ADDIE Model, Instructional Design by Ed Forrest. This article says that each stage of this instructional format provides a sense of structure. The first step of the ADDIE model is analyze. It's where we analyze our students' needs. This is generally done through pretest, KWL charts, and interest surveys. We always want to know our students' learning styles before we start teaching. It's during this stage that the course objectives are established. The second stage in the ADDIE model is the design stage. This is when the lessons are created. Attention to detail is very important in this phase. This is when the teaching materials are gathered, activities are planned, and the media is chosen. The skills the learner will be expected to demonstrate and the methods of assessment are decided upon during this time as well. Step 3 in the instructional process is the development phase. This is when the lessons are actually created. The activities that will be used are developed also. Step 4 of the instructional process is called implementation. This is the phase where the lesson is actually rolled out and delivered. It's what we call the teach. This is when the instructor does a good deal of monitoring and adjusting. Formative assessments are given during this phase of the process. These assessments are both formal and informal. They test the learner's ability to grasp the information that's being developed. Necessary changes are made and implemented during this time. Step 5, the evaluation would normally be thought of as the last step. However, evaluation is done all the way through the instructional process. Remember, in the beginning, pre-tests are given, KWL charts are used, and interest surveys are done. During the teach, formative assessments are given, and the necessary changes are made. And at the end, pre-tests are done, post-tests rather, are done, and followed by course evaluations. Now who is surveyed at the end? Well, students and teachers, of course, but sometimes parents are surveyed as well. I think the ADDIE model works well for my audience because this model provides a step-by-step guide for the instructional process from beginning to end. I found this method to be simple yet sophisticated and a good guide to keep me on track. The support I find most useful is the internet. I have some students who are emerging readers, and at the same time, in the same classroom, I have students who are working above grade level. The resources I find on the internet provide scaffolding for those who need extra support while allowing those who are more advanced to work at their own pace on their own level. This allows me to address the needs of all my students. The internet has games, puzzles, interactive learning activities that keep even my hard-to-handle learners engaged. It would be very hard for me to purchase and store the games and activities I'm able to find on the web. One of the support programs I like to use is called Nessie. My students read, they have activities, put sentences together, and they earn games through their successes. My students work hard for those little rewards. Happy students equal happy teachers.